hat. So it has lasted well, observed Pitambar. Made in London, it was owned by an Angrezi magistrate when I was young forest guard. He was killed by a tiger. The tiger ate him but left the hat. So what is telling that it? So the hat is made in the London and it was owned by Angrezi magistrate. So magistrate, meaning of magistrate is a judge in a court is called a magistrate. So it was made in the London and it owned by Angrezi magistrate. He was the judge of the court. And who was young here? The Kale Topi. And the Kale Topi, this boy. So this fellow is a young forest guard. So when Angrezi magistrate was owning it, I was a forest guard that time. So he was killed by a tiger. So who was killed? Angrezi magistrate was killed by a tiger. The tiger ate him but left the hat. But leaving the hat, so Angrezi magistrate was eaten. Who was eaten? The tiger was ate it. Were you there when it happened? So the three boys were asking that. When this incident was happened, were you there in the forest? Have you seen? So they're asking, yes, it happened very quickly. The magistrate, his assistant, and 2 forest guards, I was one of them, were foot on the trail down to Hanol. When the tiger came out of the bushes very fast, very silent, pounced the Sahib and carried him off. So he's telling that, yes, I was there when it happened. So when it was happened, I was there and very quickly the tiger ate the Angrezi magistrate. So the magistrate, his assistant and 2 forest guards. So magistrate, he's a judge. So the magistrate and 2 guards, forest guards, were upon the foot of a trail down to Hanol. They were foot of trail down to Hanol. They were there. And here you can see one of the forest guard is a Kale Topi itself. So after that he became a caretaker to the forest only. Now before that he was a forest guard. Kale Topi was a forest guard. So pounced and the tiger came out from the bushes. So the tiger came out from the tree bushes and very fast and very silent and pounced upon the Sahib. So it was pounced upon the Angrezi magistrate and carried him off. And what about you? So the 3 boys are asking, what about you? The tiger ate only the Sahib, they're asking. Oh, I was up a tree in no time, but not before the tiger had clawed out of my eyes. That was when I was trying to rescue the Sahib. None of us had guns. You see, you don't chase an angry tiger with a walking stick. So we waited until we thought it was safe, and then we went for help. Found the magistrate Sahib next day. Not much was left of him. Here they're telling that. So when the boys were asking that, what about you? What happened to you? So he told that I was up in a tree. So Kale Topi climbed the tree and he was up in a tree. But when the tiger pounced on Sahib, I was there itself, but we were having a stick. And trying to rescue the Sahib, and they were trying to avoid the tiger. So none of us, they were not having the guns. The 2 guards also, they were not having the guns. They were having a walking stick. So after that only the tiger, you can see the mark, one-eyed man. So the tiger clawed out one of my eyes. He's telling, you can see only one eye is there. So other eye, it clawed out. So after that they climbed the tree, and till it was safe, they were in the tree itself. After that they came back to safe place. It was a man-eater, all right, and first in these parts, and they were cubs, and they too grew up to be man-eaters. So they were telling that it was a man-eater, all right, and the first in the parts, and there were cubs, and they too grew up to be a man-eaters. And the hat asked Rusty, was the magistrate still wearing it? So they're telling that, um, and the hat, they're asking about the hat that was magistrate, the Angrezi magistrate, after dying also, he was wearing it, he's asking. No, it was lying near the bushes where he had been attacked. Look, there is still a big scratch on it made by one of the tiger's claws. He's showing that on the hat also there is a big scratch. You can see it was fallen near the bushes. It was there near the bushes where he had been attacked, where the Angrezi magistrate had attacked it. So there it was lying over there. The boys came closer to look at the hat. Its wearer had no intention of removing it, so they had to stand around him, examine it. There was a big dent on one side. It could have been made any sharp object. It sounded like a very tall story, but the boys decided to believe it. You could believe anything about Black Hat. So the boys came near closer. You can see in this picture, they were sitting, right? So the Kale Topi told, see the mark on the hat. So they told that you can see the mark on the hat, no? Hat, they told. So they came closer and they was looking towards it. So Weaver had no intention of removing it, so they had to stand around him to examine it, and there was a big dent on one side. So dent means a mark which is made from the hard surface. So and the dent on it, it could have been made in the from the sharp object. It has been made. They were telling. It sounded like very tall story, but the boys just decided to believe it. You could believe anything about Black Hat. So they're telling you could believe anything about Black Hat.